Oh, bless you. Because part of it is flavor. It's sour. Oh man, you're right. It just goes straight to chalky with that. Wow, dude, that's an amazing dish right there.
Okay, so we've arrived at a restaurant of choice. Joel's drooling already and getting excited for the food, so we've come to the restaurant Ruam Tai. We're looking forward to going in and seeing what food they've got to offer, but I can tell it's already good because Joel's had a peek and his excitement's built to another level.
So I think at a quick count there are about 40 different curries that we could choose from today. You have ultra spicy, but you also have southern Thai food that is not blow your head off spicy. But southern Thai food is famous for being spicy. But you can see all the more turmeric heavy curries right here. Most of them have coconut milk as well. And you see the fresh ingredients on top of some of them, but most of them have everything all cooked together and long cooked. So you have all that curry richness just stewed into the dish. And southern Thai food for me is like a revelation. If you have never had, you might think of it as native ingredients to Southeast Asia, but Indian cooking styles. It's that curry richness, but also the healthfulness of all the local ingredients, and it's just a match. If you're a food lover, that is just a match made in heaven. Southern Thai food is like none other.
So just looking at that list of food there, Joel, I haven't tried stink beans. Definitely want to try
This is a
stink
good day. Stink beans are very hard to get in the north, so I'm happy.
Okay.
This is a treat for me too. Oh man. Climbing wattle. Very interesting ingredient right here. The climbing wattle. And then over there, the fish viscera curry, which is one of the more famous southern dishes. Gang tak ba.
Definitely need to try that.
The sour curries, they have like many versions of
vegetable?
them. It's the lotus root, the tube that goes down from the lily pad. Very interesting. Very interesting. แกงอะไรใส่รากบัว เรียกว่าอะไรครับแกงนี้
คูนนะคะ
โอ้เป็นคูนอ๋อไม่ใช่รากบัวมันเป็นคูน Okay, it's the taro stems. I was wrong. With the fish and the taro stems. So the prices range from 50 all the way up to 90, she just said. 50 to 90 baht. Ordering in dishes like this, share, we each get our own rice, that's called gap khao. Or you can come here and just order a single dish and they'll just dump it over the rice, that's called rat khao. So you have two options. Stephen and I are gonna share together gap khao. Pak lian, gang tak ba, this. I forgot the name already of this one. And then in the front, you have just the pure meats. You have deep fried meats. You have stewed meats. This fish is quite nice with the tamarind. Pop. ป่านี้ด้วยนะครับมะขามเรียกว่าอะไรครับ
ต้มเค็มค่ะ
ต้มเค็ม Okay. So patu is the horsehead mackerel. Tom, boiled. Kem, salty. So what an appetizing name for a dish. Mackerel boiled salt. ปลาทอดขมิ้นด้วยครับ
Look at the colour of that mackerel. So deep. It's black.
So besides boiled salt, there's also many other ingredients. And then this one, they deep fry turmeric, just raw turmeric, and garlic and shallots. And then just drench the fish. It's just so awesome. The combination of these flavors just makes me so excited. Yeah, salivating. Oh, how swai.
Definitely a lot on this that I've never tried before, so it's going to be an experience for me, that's for sure.
แกงนี้ที่ใส่สตอเรียกว่าแกงอะไรครับ
แกงหัวเหลืองค่ะ
อ๋อเป็นลูกเหรียญนั้นสตอเอาสตอนะครับ
Use the flesh black, so it's going to be an interesting flavour.
Our table is taking form.
The amount of camera that's on that fish and the vegetables.
น้ำพริกมะขามวันนี้มีไหมครับ
วันนี้ไม่มีค่ะ
มีน้ำพริกกะปิ
I'm not sure where we're going to put the camera.
Oh yeah, that's again, Stephen. I'm glad you brought your appetite. I know both our stomachs were rumbling on the way here. I knew it. This is awesome.
Something, the first thing I've actually seen in a restaurant now I've been to is the big bunch of fresh vegetables that are there.
Okay.
So I haven't seen that. So that's lamb prick,
Very good.
stink beans. Is that what's that served?
Yep.
Joe?
So pork fried with stink beans, and just that pepper actually is not spicy, but in the dish there are other peppers pounded.
Okay.
So you've got multiple options of peppers. This one is just eggs fried with melinjo leaves. So it's like a spinach type vegetable. Over here, an entire mackerel. They just cover it with the deep fried shallots, garlic, and then turmeric. And you can just see all that color. That's from the deep fried turmeric, just raw turmeric, deep fried. That is gang thai bla fish kidney curry.
Wow.
And that's a highlight of all southern Thai food.
I haven't tried this ever.
That's
I have tried the fish with the turmeric.
okay.
I haven't tried stink beans. I've had lamb prick before, and I haven't had any of the other dishes. So this is definitely going to be a treat for me. I just can't get over the colour of that mackerel.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful dish.
Turn it around and just look at the flesh. It's like
So I don't.
so dark.
แกงเห็ดไม่มาของหนักนะคะ
I don't know why they take the head off of this one, but leave the
No.
head on for this
Yeah.
one, because it's the same fish.
Wow. Where do you start?
So this style is like you see, not just Thailand, you see all over Southeast Asia. The smaller serving dishes like this for everyone to share, and then you each get your own plate of rice, and you kind of just take one or two bites at a time. They're all served with these middle spoon, is what they call it, like a serving spoon.
Penang in Malaysia, I thought fish head curry was exotic.
Okay,
The first time I saw it, and it was nothing like that in the UK,
Sure.
and I'm looking at this fish heads bobbing out of the curry.
That's a prize dish too.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't something I was brave enough to eat then. You know what? I can't wait to try is stink beans.
Cool. Cool.
I've never tried stink beans before. So it's
Thank you.
got to be done. Hey, I'm just going to try the stink beans on their own because since I've never tried them, I just want to try and get the flavour. Actually, smaller than what I thought they would be. I thought they'd be more the size of a broad bean. But yeah. Oh wow. So crisp.
Oh, cool. They're very fresh then.
Really crispy. What a strong. Wow. I didn't expect that. Wow. Yeah, that's a unique flavour.
Almost like there's some vinegar
Yeah.
or something very sour fried
Yeah.
in there. I love it. Even a dish that is not even meant to be one of the spicy dishes on the menu. It's already quite spicy. So those are going to be lighting us up.
Stink beans are really quite an unusual flavour on their own, really crisp. Really unique flavour, but when you get a spoon of everything together, it really just makes it blend so well.
Those are wonderful. Yeah, real estate is precious here on this table. Not even a spare centimeter
Yeah,
for water.
there's nothing left anywhere.
So we have two that are easily recognizable, and then maybe two that I know, Stephen, you've been to Malaysia, so the cashew leaves. I bet you have had these before, just maybe you haven't eaten them raw like this. But cashew leaves are quite common in the south, quite common in the Malay Peninsula. And then this one is gotu kula in English. Here it's called bai wobo. It's like a cooling. It's like an Ayurvedic vegetable.
Oh wow.
People make water infused with this, and it's supposed to be very cooling. So it's a popular Ayurvedic vegetable, bai wobo. Cucumbers. And then these have a few different names: yard beans, cow peas. I've seen also snake peas. So these 4 things, and these you can eat them just plain,
I've seen those beans in.
They're used in somtam.
Yeah,
They pound them in the somtam. Yep. So you dip these, but I would recommend taking some white rice with it also. That thing is a punch of flavor. So go for a dip. Oh man. So this is going to be shrimp paste, chilies, garlic, and then lime juice. It's called Guppy, dried shrimp. That combo goes so well. Very fresh, gentle, but fiery. Fiery chili, but also salty. This is very chalky, but also very hearty. What a combo. See, I totally forgot about the rice, but yeah. I recommend taking it with rice because it's so spicy. You might just start watering immediately. Oh my gosh, it's addictive. Yeah.
Let's try one of these. It's almost, yeah, it's quite a thick leaf, isn't it? Quite as thick as a laurel leaf, but
It's very... you try it. It's quite chalky. It's nice to mix. Oh, okay, with the cucumber, yeah. Yep.
I'm just doing that so cool it down of that non-prick fiery. Although I'm used to spicy, so Ooh. Wow. All the flavours work so well together. When you're right about the chalkiness, when that comes towards the end, first it feels quite fresh, and then the leaf, once the cucumber disappears, the leaf takes over.
Yep.
That's good.
That was a favorite for a long time.
Tried when I first arrived in Bangkok a few weeks ago, and it had a more funky flavour than this one.
Okay.
This is more, the chilies taste more fresh, and it's
tastes
quite
like
a light flavour,
Oh, okay.
like lime in it.
Yep. Because the shrimp are dried, they can sit for a long time. So maybe they make theirs fresh each day, which makes sense because they're selling so much of it.
Yeah.
So at a restaurant, the name in English I think is Melinjo leaves. But good luck finding anyone who knows it by that name, you know. Pak Liang in Thai. Just fried very simply. Might just be eggs and fish sauce. Like 3 ingredients. Maybe some oil, but very simple.
Simple
Yeah.
looking dish. Let's try this. After the spicy flavours of that almost cleans the palate up a bit. That's almost like a peppery flavour, the leaves.
Yeah. I think it tastes like peanut butter with pepper somehow.
Yeah.
Like the two of those.
Yeah.
It's so smooth and rich. It's oily, but also, yeah, it has some warmth, like black pepper. Yeah. Oh, you know what? In the egg, it's like they make a big omelet, and then in the omelet is garlic and fish sauce and onions. But then they chop up the omelet and then just mix it in. They might fry them separately, because how else would they get like big clumps like that?
Yeah.
It's like they make a big omelet and then chop it up and then just dump the omelet in with the leaves. Because you can see in the egg right there, the whole dish. Basically just fry the leaves on their own and then throw pieces of an omelet into the pan. It's genius. See how much garlic there is in there?
That's nice. I like that a lot.
It balances so well with the dish, like sour, funky, spicy, super funky, and just
I guess it gives time for your mouth to recover.
yeah.
Can't believe how much turmeric's piled on top of this fish.
The fish is like 400 grams, and there's 200 grams of turmeric on it. So it is. You know what? To be more polite, I'll use the spoon from another dish. So it is okay to pick your piece of fish and then re-scoop and dump all that fried goodness over it. So clear your space so you can see what you're working with. And it helps to grab the head or grab the tail, but grab the head and then work along the backbone of the fish. So like this. And fish of any size, I found this is a good strategy. Because if you can separate the backbone, then you have some clean bites already. Then just take from the head. Using your hand. In the end, the hand is very useful as well. Oh man, that is a big fish. It's very flaky though, mackerel, so it usually you can get a big piece without any bones. So in Thailand, friends will check the piece that's about to be served, check it for bones for the friend, and then serve it. There we go. Serve it on the rice, and then give a generous waterfall of crispy fried turmeric. Oh man. Then you can grab the backbone and then just peel it away and leave more easy to see bites. So there's going to be bones along the bottom, the top, and then this middle bone on a mackerel is very easy. They are very thin bones though, so go slowly. Yeah, that white flesh, so flaky, just looks so awesome compared with all the colorful deep fried goodness on the outside. Some flying mackerel.
Okay, let's try this mackerel. There we go. Nice big generous spoon. Loads of turmeric on it. Fish is so firm.
Good.
Turmeric, so it gives a real toasty flavour.
Very,
Real toasty flavour
That's
right
good.
to it in the fish.
Very good
So
description.
firm. Really nice. Wow, it's amazing. Amazing.
All that garlic. I wonder if it's like half garlic and turmeric,
Yeah.
but and then the small purple shallots also. Learning to eat fish in Southeast Asia, it's almost like a little bit like an anatomy class. You just learn about the fish skeleton and what are
Bones
you.
are quite big.
Yep, they're pretty easy to see if you just learn the general layout of like the 5 or 6 fish that they use. You can safely enjoy them.
Is that cooked on a barbecue? That fish.
Yeah, yep.
Hot coals.
Yep. Barbecue. You know, it would depend on the place.
It's got like
Some places would deep fry, some places would, yeah, grill the fish.
crispy type. Grill the fish on the inside.
Yeah. man, the turmeric is such a highlight. This dish, as much as any, it's like so genius. How simple. It's really so simple. That dish, it's really so simple, but how much flavor you can get out of, oh man.
How well it's cooked as well.
Yeah, just treating the base ingredient very well, like cooking the fish perfectly, and then it's just so simple. Just dumping on those. I think it is.
How long is it since you've been here?
Oh man, if it's not grandma, mom, and like 3 or 4 daughters, then grandma is still here. Maybe she's not working anymore, but I think it's mother and 3 or 4 daughters. And they are all the same daughters I recognize. So the first time I was here was in 2009. So they're still,
Wow.
they're doing well. They're doing well.
Garden on a plate.
Yeah. I love how Thailand, oh man. In the north, it's more herbal. In the south, they're more like sour, this side plate. And for like daily sustenance, white rice, tons of vegetables, and then the nampe, because there is meat in there.
Yeah.
That's the daily sustenance for so many families.
Wow.
And then like a fish, and the whole family will share the one fish. And then just tons of this, because this is so healthy, you know?
Yeah.
This combo. And it's very meaty, but
Yeah.
the flavor of that goes a long way. And then just have white rice.
Yeah, when I got lost in the hills of Koh Samui, looking for a waterfall, so I was walking in the countryside, past so many houses that were up in the mountains, and there was balconies with the families sitting out having lunch together, big families. You could tell there was a few generations there. Because there were
That's
really young children, and the grandma at the back of the table. It was quite a treat to see that. Sometimes the accidents you get the best out of the trip. 'Cause
Yeah,
you see
that's true.
things that you
Yep.
wouldn't see.
Yeah. No one was really expecting you to be there, you know? So they're just doing their normal life as they
With the fish with the taro root, this one. Yeah. It's quite yellow, looks like there's quite a lot of turmeric in this one as well.
It looked very similar to gang som. So I was
Okay,
confused.
yeah.
I thought it was gang som. That one is tilapia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a popular fish.
I'll use the serving spoons from the other fish. I hope this next fish doesn't mind that it was second choice. So the taro stems. You can see a very nice,
soft. They've really soaked up the juice.
and then, sorry. And then this big chunk of tilapia.
Really
So that's-
meaty as well. Isn't it?
Yeah. So you can just see the backbone sticking out, so just peel it away. Also very gentle flesh on this fish. Oh, and the skin is very soft also. Ooh, there we go.
'Look at that juice. It's quite firm, but it feels a bit softer than other fish. Fighting its own fat. Wow, that's soft. So juicy with the sauce, it soaked it all in. That's amazing, isn't it? It looks firm, but it just soaked all the sauce in.
Yeah.
So nice. Try a bit of the taro stem. That's unbelievable. If the juice was oozing out of it, it's still so crisp.
Very crisp, yeah. What a combination. And then just a
Sour
punch of
with the
sourness.
sourness
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. That one is spicy too. Oh, that's so nice. What a perfect balance. I think more sour than spicy. Little bit salty. Oh man. That same recipe sometimes features mango, sour mango, sometimes sour papaya.
One in there it's like got sour mango powder in it.
Okay.
I sometimes use when I make curries at home, I use mango powder as a
That's
sour.
genius.
ใช่ครับ
Wow.
It's quite
I never
nice.
knew that.
Yeah, you get quite a nice sour flavour from it. I love that taro stand. I wasn't expecting the when he squashed it and all the juice came out of it, I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be really soft,
More
but
soft,
it's crispy.
yeah. Every dish just so fresh. Or the vegetable component of every dish, so fresh. You can tell they, yeah. Oh, bless you.
That's really, you put that, you start off and you get the sweetness,
It's spicy.
then the sourness comes, and then the spice that hits you at the back of the throat at the end of it. We get three different reactions all at the same. Boop. I definitely caught the back of my throat with that spice.
I like seeing how you can almost not even see one chili. Barely. Like you barely see one chili. Barely in this one. But they're still like really spicy. So they mix in that warmth from the chili so well. Like just chili heat is not the first flavor of any of these. But those are very spicy.
I made,
just like
I made the
builds.
mistake of savouring the flavour of that one and just letting it sit for a while, and the heat
Yeah.
just started to fill the back of my throat before I knew it was popping. That's actually been my favourite dish so far. I like the sourness of it.
I think I'm with you. That's the best dish so far. Yeah.
Another one of these leaves.
Just eating whole raw leaves is so awesome in Thailand.
Oh, you eat one on their own, it literally sucks all the moisture out of your tongue. Every bit. Oh wow.
So those are quite big leaves. If you eat just the baby,
That
it's
is-
not so
that
intense.
is
But
like, what?
eating a mature leaf, yeah, the flavor is not for the faint of heart.
Wow. I make a joke out of those sour sweets that take all the moisture out of you.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. And after like 5 seconds, like so chalky. It's quite an experience. Yeah.
Oh, mine's still in shock with the chalkiness
Oh,
of that
yeah.
leaf.
My mouth is still, yeah, half of my brain is still confused by how can people think to just go like start eating leaves, just the entire leaves, just
I just tried one tiny small one, and I don't know if the small ones are more intense, but it was like
there you go. No, that's a good one.
every single ounce of moisture in my mouth just instantly disappeared.
With the big one or a small one?
Small
even?
one. Try
Oh,
that small
wow.
one, see how we get on.
What is this doing to me? Because part of it is flavor. It's sour. Oh man, you're right. It just goes straight to chalky with that. Yeah, I immediately can't feel the
No,
whole.
you can't. There's nothing. There's no moisture left in your mouth. It just completely goes. Okay, we're on to our final dish with it. What's it? Salt,
Boiled salt.
mackerel.
The most.
And I still can't get over the colour of it. I really don't know what to expect in terms of flavour. So dark. What's in the sauce, do you think, Joe?
I would guess tamarind
Okay,
tamarind?
it's gonna have sourness.
and maybe vinegar, black vinegar, or sugarcane and tamarind. It might be cane sugar, and it just caramelizes really brown like that. It might just be salty, sweet, and just very simple, like this one.
Fish with a head on it. The fish that's... You know what, they maybe done that some more of the sauce
Oh, it
It
can go,
soaks into the flesh,
can go
Jules.
in the fish. That's very smart. Yes.
Maybe that's the reason why they're taking the head off of that one versus that one.
Just like, how can you not?
It's like dark mahogany and the skin's like old.
How can you not be just so intrigued by that? There is some texture there. See, it's a little. It's not as runny as just water, like just there are some ingredients there, but then the fish, man, I can smell just some saltiness. Oh wow, yeah, very easy.
Oh, look at that. That reminds me of a whiskey barrel that's soaked whiskey for 10 years and it goes so far into the wood. You can see how far it's gone into the flesh. It's
Beautiful.
maybe gone in about, half a centimetre into the flesh. And then with the heads being removed, it's soaked in really quite deep.
Oh, look how easy that is too. Boop, 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 boop. Just like brushing the bones out. Don't even need to dig them out, just brush them away. Wow. And then on the top there's going to be some in there. Yeah, you can just like tease them out. Oh, it smells so wonderful. Oh man.
Joe's like a surgeon taking this fish apart.
It is fun, and it's so. I've really learned to appreciate how rewarding it is, because you do appreciate the animal much more when you have to dissect it yourself. It's not just a shapeless bite of meat. It is nice to have very easy dishes like that too, but it's also a reward in its own to like you were saying, how the flavor of that sauce must have just penetrated all the way through all the meat. You can just see in that. That's a great description. The whiskey barrel is a great description.
It's almost like almost colour of mahogany, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really dark mahogany. Don't know what to expect with the flavour of this. So rich.
Then
You're right, it is sticking to the fish. It's not
Yeah,
just
just
running
a
straight off it.
just a little. I cannot wait to taste this one. Oh man.
I haven't got a clue what to expect. I'm not going to try with any rice or anything. I'm just going to go straight in for the fish. So. Oh. You're right, it's sugar. Almost got my real sweet taste from caramelized sugar on that. Fish is so firm and juicy at the same time.
What a masterpiece of a recipe. So it must be brown from that sugar.
Yeah.
But then it is really, it's not overly salty, but it does have a very rich presence of salt. Like the fish, again, you think the fish was almost like cured first or prepared in some other way and then put into the dish. The fish has so much flavor.
It's such a light sauce in it. The flavour of the flesh just explodes through the flavour of the sweetness of the sauce.
Wow, dude, that's an amazing dish right there. So beautiful.
You would think that sauce was going to be stronger than what it was.
Yeah, true.
It did.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
Yeah. Totally.
It's salty, but not overly salty. And then like you said, the sugar, just a gentle, warm. I could eat that every day and feel very lucky.
That's just been demoted by that.
Yeah, I think that's
Every dish has been spectacular. Definitely, and stink beans have been definitely a highlight for me. Didn't quite expect the flavour. crispy and similar. I thought we were going to be a bit more softer to buy, but they're quite snappy.
Yeah, they're very snappy.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost like the Thai pea eggplant, or like a pea.
Yeah.
Just a huge pea.
Woo! Right, we just finished a Ruam Tai, and wow, what an amazing meal. That was just incredible. Food, absolutely every bite was
Like a
just
journey of flavors.
absolutely amazing.
แรกๆครับตอนตีสองตีสามตีสี่ไหมใคร
อ๋อไม่ก็ทำระหว่างวัน
Who wakes up first?
ทำตอนเช้าก็ตื่นประมาณตีสี่
From 4 a.m. ช่วยกันทำ
มีแม่ครัวค่ะ
So a team.
แต่ว่าเป็นสูตรค่ะ
Okay.
สูตรของคุณแม่
They've been working on mom's recipes and just, she said, perfecting them since 4 in the morning, just every day as a family. I was asking how long that dish specifically takes to cook. She said that fish dish features pineapple as a tenderizer. They cook it for 8 hours.
ทำวันนี้ถึงจะขายพรุ่งนี้ได้
They have to even start it this evening, and then they sell them, tomorrow. It cooks overnight.
ไข่พะโล้ก็ต้องต้มนานเพราะไม่งั้นเนื้อมันจะไม่เด้งเนื้อไข่มันจะไม่เด้ง
The Chinese 5-spice recipe is also the same. That really long cooking. That's ชอบมากครับตอนนี้เป็นอาหารที่โปรดครับของร้านเลยอร่อยที่สุดดีใจมากๆที่ได้มาวันนี้ครับดีใจที่ได้พาเพื่อนมาจากสกอตแลนด์ครับ
ค่ะ
ผมพูดถึงร้านนี้กับตั้งแต่ขออยู่สกอตแลนด์เลย
So that's us. We're heading back again for another trip to the Ruam Tai, which has been picked up the south. Fantastic food there. They are really incredible tasting. Really enjoyed the time with Joel today. Thanks Joel for hanging out. It's been fantastic.
My extreme pleasure. That was a blast. We are very full.
Yeah, it was just amazing flavour. So we're back on the Orange Ferry and heading back to Sapphire for the Temple of the Dawn to close out.